Now that we are officially in the month of August, let's take a look at how the real estate market did in July. I'll be sharing with you some July numbers in all major Bay Area counties, but moreover, we know that the election is around the corner. I'll be talking about what kind of impact does elections typically have on the real estate market, and more importantly, what I think the real estate market is going in the next 12 months. So keep watching. Hello, everybody. This is Bojie He, your local Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for future real estate videos geared towards educating consumers like you with real estate related content. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the Bay Area and have questions, feel free to reach out and I would love to chat. With all that said, let's dive into the market update. In July, Santa Clara County's average single-family home sold price was $2.3 million, with average days on market being 16 days. Meanwhile, San Mateo County's average single-family home sold price was $2.49 million, with average 20 days to sell. Alameda County, being more affordable among the three, still recorded a $1.4 million in average sold price and averaged 19 days to sell. If you're looking at these numbers by themselves, no doubt that the market is very strong for sellers. However, remember that the July's sold number comes from homes that went on the market and went pending in May, April, or perhaps even earlier. It's not necessarily reflecting what today's buyer is doing. It's what we call a trailing indicator. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate today, in addition to looking at these trailing indicators, you also need to look at what I call leading indicator in order to know exactly what the market is doing as of today. And I'm going to show you what they are now. So let's break down July into 4 weeks, which is the entire month anyways. Let's take a look at what's going on in the last 4 weeks and the market in Santa Clara County. So what we're going to look at is these four leading indicators on each week. There's a new listings, average list price, pending, and price decrease. So in week one, there were 229 homes that came on the market, and the average list price is $2.36 million. And the same week, there was 157 homes that went pending, and another 58 homes that decreased their price. Now moving to week two, 299 homes that came on the market, and the average list price of those homes were $2.29 million. And 160 homes went pending, which is similar to week one, and about 56 homes saw price reduction. In week three, we had 234 homes that came on the market, and the list price during week three is $2.292 million, about the same as the previous week, and 182 homes that went pending. And we had about 64 homes that saw price reduction. And last week of July, we had about 108 homes that came on the market, which is a lot less than the previous 3 weeks. And the average list price is 2.34 million, which is kind of getting back to the week one average list price. And pending was significantly reduced to 117 homes. And we had about 75 homes that saw price reduction. So this is indicating to me that if you look at the last 2 weeks of this month, we had slightly more homes that saw price reduction, and we had less home activities, less sales activities. There are less homes that came on the market and less homes that went pending. And the list price kind of remained the same as week one. This is indicating to me that the market is starting to neutralize, at least in the last 4 weeks. We had less activities, and the home price, although wasn't decreasing, it wasn't showing a sign of mass increasing either. So a lot of this is very likely due to the fact that the election is coming around the corner, which we're going to talk about next. While this year's election has already come with some surprises, many people wonder what kind of impact would presidential elections have on the real estate market. While presidential elections can be uncertain, historic data does show some interesting patterns between the election and the real estate market. Typically, the number of home sales and market activities decrease a couple of months before leading up to the election, as we are probably seeing right now. However, afterwards, home activities and home sales typically would go up. This happens 9 out of the 11 last election cycles. And home prices also saw an increase after the election, which was the case 7 out of the last 8 election cycles, except for 2008 election. And the market was not picking up due to the known reasons, which was the subprime mortgage crisis. And the mortgage rate typically tends to decrease a couple of months leading up to the election. And that was the case in 8 out of the 11 election cycles. So overall, the presidential elections will have some impact on the real estate market, and it will cause some temporary cautions. However, historically it shows that the market typically tends to pick back up after the election and often comes with more home sales and potentially more home price increases. Now, the next question obviously is, what is the real estate market looking like in the next 12 months? So to talk about that, I want to start talking about the rates. So we already know that the mortgage rates are coming down, and it's typical before the election. And the Fed funds rates are also likely to decrease due to several changing economic indicators. And with the inflation getting under control, Jerome Powell just said that the rates decrease is possible in September. So what does that mean if the rates eventually come down? Well, number one, there are going to be more homeowners putting their home on the market to sell, and you're going to have more inventories. However, there will be even more buyers coming onto the market because a lot of these homeowners, they're putting their home up for sale. They're also looking to buy something. The reason they're not doing it now is because the rates are too high. So I could see that with the rates coming down, there will be more supplies, but there will be even more demand, causing the market to be perhaps even more competitive than it is right now. And this is likely to drive the real estate home price to go up even more. In markets like the Bay Area, with more companies asking their employees to come back to work, and with a lot of these Bay Area tech companies continue to do well with their stocks, I foresee that Bay Area's real estate market will continue to increase in the next 12 months, possibly between 8 to 10%. And in markets like Florida, Arizona, where they benefited during the COVID with a lot of out of state buyers, um, those markets may still see an increase, but probably not so much compared to markets like Bay Area, California, or New York. Overall, the market is expected to remain competitive with steady demand and moderate home price increase driven by the improved affordability due to the lowering of interest rates. That's it for this market report. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions about real estate in general, feel free to reach out and I will love to chat. With that, wish you all the best and see you on the next video.